Hi everyone, my name is Elise Bryant and I'm joined today by men's basketball junior guard Cameron Whiteside. Cam, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good today. Before we get into it, we'd like to thank our athletic corporate partners, our major athletic partners, Food City, Smith Vickers and Company, Ballad Health, Norton Community Hospital, Pepsi Cola Bottling Company of Norton, mid-major partners, Powell Valley National Bank and Virginia Lottery, and our corporate partners, Friendly Tire and Auto Repair, Grand Home Furnishings, First Bank and Trust Company, Sykes, and Crutchfield. Again, I'm Elise Bryant, joined by Cameron Whiteside. So you've been on campus for a month now. With coronavirus, a lot of things have changed, obviously. So with your scheduling and your classes, how is that a bit different this semester?
Oh yeah, like classes are much longer and just like everybody's wearing masks and stuff, so it's a lot different going to class and stuff.
I know you all have like blocks, so you're taking some courses now, and then do you do it just like a couple days a week, or how does that work?
I actually have most of my classes are every day actually, because like I
Oh,
have labs and stuff, so they're every day. And that's it's different 'cause they're longer.
oh, I bet. And you're a business administration major. Um,
Yes.
so what made you want to pursue that degree? And then what do you want to do with that potentially if you don't pursue a career in basketball? What would you want to do with that degree?
It gives me the chance to do a lot of different things, but I'm more focused on being a financial analyst potentially after I'm done with basketball. That's one thing I really want to do.
That's awesome. Fun fact, Cam and I are both from North Carolina. As native North Carolinians, we know that North Carolina is a huge basketball state. And you growing up in Thomasville, North Carolina, obviously close to some major cities. What was that like growing up? And then how did you get your start into basketball?
Uh, yeah, being like so close to the major cities, I saw like it's basketball everywhere. It's good competition all over, and
Play AAU, right?
this one.
Where'd you play AAU at?
I play for the High Point Havoc team.
Okay. And so, like being in the SAC, I'm sure a lot of the guys you've played against, maybe in high school or just say you're probably on different teams in the league right now.
Yeah, there's actually a couple people in the league that's like from the exact same place that I'm from, so that's crazy.
That's all.
Yeah,
Well, that's awesome for
play
you to
them.
kind of have those connections.
Yeah, we've been playing each other since middle school. So that's crazy.
And I know before coming to Wise, you obviously had other offers. You have military background in your family, had some military offers and things like that. What was the reason you chose to come to UVA Wise with all these other things that you could have done?
It was honestly about fit, and then like the relationship that I had with Coach Mel and Coach Davis. It was like that was a big key. And Davis is from basically the same place too, so that was major.
So you arrived Wise 2 years ago. Just making those adjustments, obviously coming from high school to college, high school ball to D2 ball, what were some things you might have had to switch up, whether it was on the court, in the classroom, or just your daily routine?
On the court, I'd say it's much faster. Guys are bigger, faster, stronger. Just the physicality, and then like with class and managing like practice and stuff, workouts. That's way different than high school.
Right,
They're
right.
always doing stuff.
So going back to that freshman campaign, you ended it averaging 13.3 points per game. You had about 5 rebounds per game. And you scored in double figures that whole last half of the season. What do you think was the growth that you saw in yourself from the beginning of your freshman campaign to the end of it?
I would say just getting confidence and then getting used to the college game and like getting a better feel for it. So it was an adjustment I had to make.
And then you turned around and you had an incredible sophomore season. What was just going from the freshman campaign? You obviously got hot at the end and going into your sophomore season. What were you doing in the off season that you think might have helped improve your game that second year?
I probably say just playing with people that were better than me or just people that I consider to be like the same skill level. So like they just pushed me to be better the whole time. Yeah.
And then talking about again last season, we're going to fast forward to the end of that. You walked away with some accolades. You have some statistics worth mentioning. You led the SAC in points per game with 20.8 points per game. Fifth in the SAC in rebounds, 7.4. Second in the SAC in steals. You had a career high 37 points against a tough Lenore-Rhine squad. You ended the campaign being all SAC second team, all state first team. Just reflecting on your campaign, what kept you motivated and just wanting to give it your all throughout the season?
Um, it's just I don't know. I guess you could say I love basketball so much that kept me motivated, and I just wanted to give us a chance to win every night. So I was just trying to do what I had. Like I just tried to do as much as I could to give us a chance to win.
And you have a good group of, supporting teammates on the court with you. You, Briggs, and Caleb are three of the upperclassmen who have been here since the beginning. Just talk about how helpful they've been and just your teammates have been in order to help you become better as an individual player.
Yeah, we've all played a lot of minutes since we first started. So like we know each other's game and we know what to do. So that's big time too.
And then going through this pandemic, we're constantly seeing things change. We obviously just got word from the South Atlantic Conference that we are having a basketball season in about 2 months now. So going into this campaign, which started a little different with this pandemic, thinking about how you prepare mentally and physically for those first two, is it any different, or what are you doing now to prepare for this year?
I'd probably say I probably started off back in the summertime, just elevating, working, like I said, working with people that was better, that I think would be better than me and stuff. And then just knowing that we have like a lot of new guys and we also have like a lot of returners. So we like, it should be a good season. And I think we all wanted to play. Nobody wanted to sit or none
Right.
of that stuff. So it's big.
And like you said, so the program's added 8 newcomers. You lost some seniors last year. You're one of 3 upperclassmen who has started your career at UVA-wise as a captain, as a leader and a voice on this team. How do you feel like you're developing your leadership role and kind of stepping into finding your voice on this team?
Yeah, I feel like that just because like they know we've been here longer, like we know how the college game is and like how to do things the right way. It's just been an easy transition, just helping the younger guys and even the new guys, just to show them how to do stuff and like the right way to do it. Yeah.
And 8 is a pretty good number of guys to bring in. So with all of those new faces, how are y'all making sure y'all can kind of vibe with the team chemistry and making sure guys kind of understand their different roles and just being part of the program?
Yeah, like you said, with the new guys, yeah, that's probably the toughest part. But I think like it'll get better over time. But people are starting to realize their roles and what we need them to do and what we need other people to do, and like everybody's role is different. So
Right.
yeah.
And in just 2 years, you've accomplished quite a bit. So thinking back on these seasons, what would you say is the highlight of your career so far here at UVA Wise?
Definitely my freshman year when we played Notre Dame, Ohio, in their senior night. I'm pretty sure they might have been a ranked team at that point, like, but that was a big time game. Yeah. And they
And have
ended up
one
winning the
of the
conference
best,
too.
yeah, and have one of the best players in the country on their team.
Yeah,
Um,
that was a big game.
Tough atmosphere, tough team to beat, but you all got it done on senior night, and that was an incredible win. Really, kind of helped you for that postseason push, also.
Yes.
So, kind of taking a break from basketball talk, let's learn a little bit more about you. Give me a fun fact or two that fans may not know about you.
Um, I used to play golf in high school. Yeah, I played golf all 4 years of high school. It's pretty good at it, but I was better at basketball.
And I did know that I saw on the men's basketball Twitter page, the Get to Know You, you are the best 2K player on the team.
Yeah, that's
What's the record for you right now? And then putting you at number 1, who's 2 and 3 for you?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, my record right now, I want to say is like we haven't played in a while because we've been busy, but I'd like 13 and 3 maybe. Then I'd say second. There's a tie for the second and third. I'd say Caleb and Tyler. They're tied.
Okay.
They're about the same.
So hopefully when they see this, they'll agree with you also.
Yeah.
Just talking about, all your role models and the people who've inspired you over the years to be at this point in your life, playing D2 ball. What's a piece of advice that you've heard that kind of stuck with you, especially those times when you need maybe just a bit more motivation?
Probably my dad. Just him telling me just to do what I'm supposed to do, and just be like a positive image from where I'm from. So be a positive image from Thomasville, and just continue to do things the right way, and don't ever stop.
We want to thank Cam so much for joining me today to talk about this upcoming season and just shine a spotlight on you. Before we sign off, we'd like to thank our athletic corporate partners again. Our major partners, Food City, Smith Vickers and Company, Ballad Health Norton Community Hospital, Pepsi Cola Bottling Company of Norton, mid-major partners, Powell Valley National Bank and Virginia Lottery, and our athletic corporate partners, Friendly Tire and Auto Repair, Grand Home Furnishings, First Bank and Trust Company, Sykes, and Crutchfield. Cam, thanks again so much and good luck this season.
Thank you.